Yep. It's DJ Sus One, the feature presentation radio show. Alyi V came this weekend to chill with me. What's good?
What's going on?
You looking good?
Thank you.
All right. And we got a good friend. You know how I just cut out of that quickly. We got a good friend of mine in the building.
Yeah.
Let me see how I can make this like a movie for him.
All right, do it. Let me
Do
see what you
it.
do. Yeah.
He's simultaneously trying to bring light-skinned motherfuckers back since LeBron took us out the game. Woo! He's on a TV show called Power. You might have heard of it.
Woo!
He got a mixtape out, Summer Bangerz.
Woo!
He gets less females than me on a regular basis.
Wait, hold on. I don't know that guy.
Rotimi's in the building.
Hold up. You can't say my name after. Okay,
Yo, what's up,
right.
my brother? Nah, I just wanted to do it. I want to be honest to my listeners.
It was a little wrong at the end, but yeah, what's going on, Femo?
What's good, my brother? So I was watching where you sampled the Doing It sample. I was watching the video,
Yes,
and there's
sir.
like a couple of things in there.
Yes, sir.
So where did you come up with the idea for the whole '90s theme? It seems like that's a thing right now. Not really for R&B though. Like I know Fab did it, a couple people did it, but
For me, man, like honestly, the first idea was I was in a club and I heard Doing It, the LL version, and it was just like everybody went crazy from 18 to 19 to 21 to everywhere. I was in like a general place where it was just so many different type of demographics, and everybody responded the same way. So I was like, okay,
that's one of those ones that live on through generation to generation. Just like Poison.
Exactly, like those big records that people just like, oh, I love this record. And so I was like, all right, I got to flip this to my way. And once I did that, then I saw the Maya Moving On with Silk, the Shaka video, and I was like, all right, I got to add that onto it. Then
Maya or the
I was trying to add her to the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you're a fool, bro. But I also wanted to do and the Black Rob also came about too from just watching videos and just knowing what that did to me, at a very young age. And it was just like, okay, this is hip hop. So I want to bring that ruggedness back. So, but do it over like a R&B type of vibe and turn all those records into Summer 16, R&B swagged out records. So it's crazy how it's being received.
I personally think the game is missing that. That used to be like the thing. Like people used to remix a lot of the hip hop records, R&B.
Yeah.
I remember Total did the Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See
Yeah.
Over. Puff used to remix shit with Total and all them and all that. Mariah did Shook once with Mobb Deep.
It's crazy because I talk to all the being cool with Fifth, and you're surrounded by legends all the time. So the common thing is, these young boys, these young female singers, they don't show no respect to us. And they're so upset about it because nobody gives them back like you're doing exactly what I did 15 years ago. Nobody says, hey, thank you for what you did, or even just show love. So the fact that it was like, I remember him saying that, I was like, let me just pay homage to the best, and do it my way. And it's fly, it's definitely fly.
That's dope because you're young and you paying homage. Because I just saw an interview. Chief Keef said, he specifically said, I don't know any of the GOAT's music. He heard one or two Pac songs in his whole life.
That's crazy.
And this is what a lot of the young, talent is doing. I remember Fetty Wap said he really didn't listen to Hove.
That's crazy.
Before he got on.
Yeah.
He was more into Gucci Mane.
That's cool too.
I feel like I'm just saying. I feel like an artist, you should do your homework.
Oh yeah.
You should know generation to generation.
Yeah, and that's how you get better, man. Like that's I can't really learn too much from my peers now because we're all trying to learn. We're all trying to figure it out right now. So what can you teach me? Because you're still trying to learn. So if I'm gonna pick the brains of the people that did it and say, you know what, let me do it like that, but let me take it and put it my way.
Yeah.
And that's how you evolve. You know what I mean? So people just don't get it, and to each his own.
Who did Doing It better, you or Fab? I'm kidding. I have my opinion. I just want to know. Listen, every artist supposed to be like me, nigga, but I just want to see what he says.
I mean, music is competition, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, I think it's just dope that like we both did it and we just paid homage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get
Now, your decision to not have any features on this project, where did that come from? Did you purposely not want to have any features, or did it not just work out like that for you?
No, I think we've been in talks about it, but I'm still in the show and prove stage. I'm very like realistic of where I am, so I need people to understand that like I don't need somebody to jump on my thing. 50 put me on, and now I have to show that I can handle a body of work on my own.
Nice.
So having that is just that's him, and that's at this point that doesn't fit. So I think for me it's just like, while he got 5 records I really like or really love, then you want to hear the features, and then you'll understand why this person jumped on my stuff later. Right. You know what I mean? So it didn't make sense to do that now for me, you know.
And 50's birthday just passed.
Yeah, it was actually today. Yeah. Oh yeah, past couple days ago. Yeah, you're right.
So what part did he play in your whole career? Like, you know, him being an inspiration to you.
Yeah, you know.
Well, yeah, but you know, I'm sure he learned something. Like, I interned for Damon Dash, and I know he definitely taught me some things. Yeah. So what did he teach you? Like,
can you curse on this show?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yo, matter of fact, let me make it safe. Fuck.
Yes. All right. Yo, this man is fucking brilliant.
Okay.
Like, he's one of the most well put together people because he's a businessman, he's a musician, he's an entrepreneur, he's an actor, he's an executive producer of the best show on TV. So like, and this is all, you know, at 40 maybe, you know what I mean? Like, he went diamond. Yeah. So like, how do you have to learn, again, is paying homage and learning from the best, knowing when to shut up and just listen. So when he speaks or when he does things and when he does certain things, it's amazing, yo. It's amazing just to be a part of it and have him accept me like, yo, this is my little brother. Go get his stuff. I co-sign it. The world needs to know about it. And that's just like humbling because a great is only going to want to bring up another great.
Absolutely.
You know, so that's how I feel.
Let me ask you a question. Working with 50, do you feel like there's people that you feel like you can't work with? Because I'm going to keep it real. Me working with Mariah, you know, I'm not going to say no names, but I think there's people that I just would not work with because I know she'd be like out of respect because she's always treated me with loyalty. 100%. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be at certain levels in my career. So do you feel like that with 50? Because he has a lot of issues with certain people from the past.
You know, the thing is with 50, like, he's a businessman and he's strategic. It's a lot of the things that people view as issues are really not issues. It's just very smart and it just makes you talk about it. But he understands where I'm at. So if it is a certain person that we all may say, oh, wow, I would have a simple conversation. Like, this is what's presented to me. This is the money that's involved in it. And then we'll go from there.
As long as you're honest.
As long as I'm honest. I don't do anything, you know what I mean? Like, again, like, it's noted that him and Floyd had an issue before.
That's more of a brotherly issue. But like, if Meek Mill came and was like, yo, I like that kid.
But it's all love because it's just all love. You know what I mean? Like, I have nothing to do with it, but they speak very highly of each other all the time. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where if I did do business with certain people, I'd have to have a conversation just out of respect. And then that's all it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's coming up next for Rotimi though? Like, I want to know what's coming up next. You got the mixtape cracking out here.
Yeah, man.
You got a lot of bad chicks in the video. I know an album's coming.
Yes, sir.
You got the Power. You know, season 3 about to start.
Yeah, you know, Summer Bangerz is doing well. That's a mixtape I just put out. And, you know, doing really well. We about to shoot another video for another record I got called Moving On, which is Maya's original record.
Please get her in the video and invite me immediately.
Dog, are you going to be there?
If she's there, I'll be there.
Okay,
if you're there, I might be there.
No, that's so light-skinned of you, bro. That's so disrespectful.
Do you see how sexy Maya is? All right, let's continue the interview.
Nah. So the mixtape is doing so well, man, and I love that it's organically grown. Like, people are gravitating towards it because it's just genuinely dope music. And like, people that I would never expect. Like, I got 3-4 calls yesterday. Like, dog, I love what you just did. I just love how you flipped it. So that's doing well. Power season 3 is coming out. It was crazy because I was in LA and I sat with Snoop. And that's bro. Like, when I tell you, that's one of the most humble superstars ever. And
he's always laid back. The weed,
bro. He was.
He was not arguing about anything. He's chilling.
He was chilling, but he was like, "Let me just hear your shit. Let me hear your shit, nephew." I played it for him, and there's a video on my Instagram where he's going in like, that's "Yo, dope. This is fire!" Like, what you're about to do, young blood, is about to be really dope. And having that type of cosign was so big for me. And there's even a crazier story with Snoop, bro. I feel like I'm rambling, but let me explain y'all so you understand what a difference a year can make. You know what I mean? Like, last year, I was trying to get into the celebrity basketball game at the BET Awards. I was trying to sneak in with my team. Like, we was all trying to get in. Like,
I was actually going to talk about this because I saw Rotimi at the BET Awards.
Bro, you talking about last year?
Huh?
Oh, this year.
This year. I
okay.
saw you this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, not to interrupt you, but just to see you and know where you came from the early mixtapes to getting to the TV.
Yeah.
And now you're at the BET Awards. I'm like, the energy's different out here right now.
It's different. The air is different, bro. You know what I mean? And so, like, even last year, like, we tried to sneak in. everybody just walked right past us, bro. Like the hottest thing out at that time was Welvin. You know what I mean? And like, so we were walking with Welvin, and everybody was showing Welvin love. Yeah, we were trying to get in. We were trying to sneak in, trying to get in with Welvin.
Was there an actual comment to Welvin like, "Yo, can I walk in with you?"
It was like, but he was trying to. He was doing the goddamn. You know, he was trying to get me. You know what I'm saying? So like, we were trying to do that, and Snoop was outside, Chris Brown was outside, all these different celebrities, and we were just in the back. Nobody paid us no mind, bro. A year later, that BT hit us up to play in the game. Now I'm guarding Snoop. Now I'm on Snoop's show, and it's just a testimony to like just hard work and God and just, you know, being persistent. You know what I mean? And that's just a year, bro. So like, I'm just excited to see what's going on, like for the next one too.
Nah, keep working, man. You winning out here.
Yeah.
Thank you, family.
You tweeted the other day, if you have something good going on, don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Why do you feel that way? Do you feel like people hate on your success? Like,
yo, if I have a girl that's bad and I tell dudes, they're gonna try to talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Touché.
I guess it's the same concept.
I think 2016, man, we're in the age of just immaturity and insecurity. Mm-hmm. So like people don't really like seeing other success. So like if you have a good thing, like, you know, with our team, the way we run is like we just gonna keep. It's like it's funny, but it's like a duck. You know what I'm saying? Like you just see it moving, but you don't see how hard it's pelling and what they gonna do to get there. You know, and that's how we move. And just seeing that, like if I tweet, yo, I just did this XYZ, the reaction will be half, oh, that's dope, and half da 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 da. But if you just see it and it speaks for itself, you just have to respect it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it goes even for relationships. Like people don't want to see other people happy. So,
which is why he fucked more bitches than you. He's just not saying
Listen,
anything.
this is my show. I don't want anybody lying on my show.
No,
my listeners.
That's why he doesn't tell you.
She said it, bro. Thank you.
I'm just gonna let you guys live.
Thank you, brother. Let me live for a second. So you know, having that type of, you know, mentality is just like, you just see the progression. I don't gotta talk about it. I don't gotta say, oh, I got 17 movies. You're just gonna say, dang, I seen him 17 times on 17 movies. Right. I think that's more impactful.
I would like to see you in a huge blockbuster movie coming soon. Like I think your face is way more recognizable now than before.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any of those coming up?
We working on.
I feel like the talks of I sense the energy that talks have happened.
Yeah. Yes. And just surrounding myself with a super dope team too, even my agents and everything. Like there's some things that we're working on, bro.
Not because I know 50 does movies. That's the easy way. Yeah. I want to see you in some disrespectful, like big, huge, because we know you turned down what was it, Star Wars?
You know, I didn't actually turn it down. Well, I didn't turn it. Yeah, I guess.
Well, they were working on episode 7, my nigga.
Yeah, they was working on it. I made a decision to not, you know, continue. Yeah, I guess I did. I made a decision not to continue auditioning for it at that point because of the whole Empire thing. But yeah, I mean, you know, everything, you know, God has his time, man, and everything has his place. So at this point in time, like, I'm excited to see what's about to happen because I wouldn't have appreciated it then as much as I'm about to appreciate it now. And what we're about to do for the rest of the year and going forward it's gonna be a movie, bro. So it's gonna be crazy.
Now, since you guys keep disrespecting my show and saying that you get more chicks than me, I want to proceed to ask this question. Since this newfound energy of Rotimi,
yes, sir.
You know, Power, we're in season 3, winning out here.
Yes.
Mixtapes out here.
Yes, sir.
Moving out here.
Yes, sir.
You got a whole light skin swag about you. Okay. You know, the hairstyle and all that pause. You know.
Which, by the way, he just found out you were Nigerian.
Oh, yeah. What?
He just found out yesterday.
I thought the nigga was New Jersey.
He was like, is that his real name? I'm like, yeah.
Olu to me,
I had no idea.
My name tag on, so you say it right, brother.
So yeah. So, with all this newfound fame for the past couple of years,
yes, sir.
I just want to know, this is Man to Man. Has the female energy been different? And if so, how so? I need you to explain in detail.
Thank you.
You know, I mean, let me put it this way. I've always been a fly guy, you know what I'm saying? So I've always, I've always loved female energy, you know what I mean? But
I think
always
I would assume so.
No. But like it's to the point where I have to be very selective on what I do. Mm-hmm. You know, so I just love being around women. But I can't be around every woman.
So you're not like the dudes on Love and Hip Hop where they smash anything with red hair. I'm just keeping it real.
I mean, I don't smash everything. But now, like, you know, it's a different place where you just have to be smarter, work very, very smart, dog. Like that's it. You can't be a hornball like at this level.
You can't be a hornball. Don't tell me what I can do.
It's different, man. Like, you know, like people just, you know, women want to like attach to certain things now, and it has nothing to do with Rotimi. Is what it has everything to do with power. It has everything to do with Summer Bangerz. It has everything to do with what they see, not who I am. So they'll do anything to attach themselves to that, and they'll latch on to me to keep on to that.
Well, I have the same issue on a smaller level. On a smaller level.
Oh, I'm happy you admit that, bro.
Yeah. No. I still get more chicks.
No.
But on a small level, because I'm not on TV.
You said it right the first time. It's okay.
I just fucked my whole shit up.
Yeah, you did. It's okay.
But I want your advice. How, in your opinion, how do guys like me and you ever wife a girl knowing, you know what I'm saying, that I'm on Sirius XM, Hip Hop Nation, I travel the world, you're on Power, you're out here winning. How do we know, in your opinion, give me some advice. How would Rotimi know, oh, this one's for me? Wow, she's not out here just for what it is and what I'm around.
Man, I used to think like growing up with someone and them seeing the evolution of you, and from when you didn't have anything to when you have it is the best way, but that's overrated too, because people aren't evolving as the same way as you are. Like they're used to seeing you this way and not used to seeing you as you get bigger and bigger, and insecurities start happening. You know what I mean? But I personally feel like when you're transparent with somebody, when you just want to be around somebody all day, when you're like, dang, I shouldn't text old girl, like that's wrong. Like when you start having a conscience, like you know what I mean? Like that's when you start realizing like, oh, I'm either growing up or there's somebody that I really need to take seriously. So I think for me, I start paying attention to it when that's the only person I think about. You know, when I just want to be around them and it doesn't matter.
Well, I only want to bring this up because I was with Mano earlier.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. And he's king thought, male thought. Mano don't be mad at me, but whatever.
Okay.
But so there was a situation, real quick story. There was a situation where one of my promoter friends introduced me to this girl. Said, yo, she's good for you. She's a good girl. She's a teacher. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
You met her?
Yeah, I met her. Bad. I took her serious. This is a couple years ago. I took her serious for a good few months. Yeah. In the studio with Mano one day. Okay. I show him to her on the picture. Okay. And long story short, come to find out, he had like a fivesome with her.
So her friends.
But he tried to tell me. Now this is the things that we run into in this industry.
100%.
She was a great actress, so he told me, yo, just because she did that doesn't mean she can't be a good girlfriend.
That's true.
See, you're saying it's true. If Rotimi
that's true.
has this energy with a girl that you really like her, and then you're dating her and everything's great, and then you find out she smashed the homies, and not just any homies.
Smashed my homies?
Man was my homie, but all right, but she smashed industry dudes. Like
she smashed how many?
Like
she smashed.
That's my homie though. So that's a little weird.
This industry, we all homies.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dang. Like if I know the person, I can't do it.
Would you dead her? I'm just asking because
if I know him, like if that's my guy,
not best friend, but you know him. Like we all in the same game.
I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it, no.
So we're on the same page.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Mano, see?
Yeah, we're on the same page. But if it's just like she had fun, I mean, everybody has a journey, dog. Like, you can't get mad. You can't judge somebody for doing anything.
No, I'm not judging. Everybody has a past.
Yeah.
But come on, yo.
That I can't do. I can't do. I don't want to shake hands and be like, dang, this nigga is.
Because you know how when you shake somebody, you're like, that's your wife.
I'm like,
all right, so real quick, because we're going to talk about the music.
Yeah.
I don't want management to look at us like, why are they talking about all this bullshit?
Nah, it's good. It's good.
But I want to play a game with you.
Let's do
Alyi, you want to introduce it?
Wife, smash, or pass?
Oh, my goodness, this game. Okay.
Alyi V? No, I'm just joking.
Oh, Jesus.
Smash!
So let's
smash!
Let's talk about
He didn't even say wife. He said smash. The disrespect is real.
All night.
With you. Listen.
Okay, sorry.
You do the first set.
Let's do the power set first.
Oh.
No, but hold up. Let's set it up right. We're gonna do the power set, but I know those are your sisters. We're not talking about.
Thank you.
We're not talking about them as their reality self. We're talking about the characters.
The character.
Oh, the character. Okay,
yes.
We can do that for sure.
Wife, smash, or pass. Wait, I didn't even give you. He's like,
He's like Smidash, and Smidash.
Tasha.
Okay.
Angela. Or Frankie.
And here are the rules. You can only wife one, smash one, and pass one.
Or pass one.
Frankie, the older? Mm-hmm.
He's like, wife.
Frankie, damn.
Rotimi's in the building, by the way, if you're just tuning in.
What up, though? I would smash Tasha.
Mm-hmm. That's a good smash.
I would wife Angela. I would wife Angela because people get it twisted, man. Like, people don't understand that Ghost is the real bad guy. Mm-hmm. Like, he's the worst guy on the show if you think about it. He's killed the most people. He's the one that's having a affair. He's the one abandoning his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is the type of dude that most girls I know wife.
He's the worst. Yeah. You know what I mean? And people forget that, and people forget that he's done the most on the show. But I think that Angela's the victim. I think she's loyal.
So you wife that?
So
I'd wife that.
Okay.
I smashed that, and whatever's left
so
for what you said.
Pass Frankie.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We got 2 more sets. Let me introduce the second one.
All right.
This is a better choice.
What's up?
It's a hard
wife smash or pass. You can only choose one for each.
Yeah.
We're at J-Lo, Rihanna, Beyonce.
Wow.
And I don't care who they're with right now. Just be honest. Pretend like they're not with anybody. This is in a fictional. This is in a fairy tale world.
Okay.
Kirsten, it's in a fairy tale world.
Fairy
Don't look
tale
at management.
world. I am
Anybody's
not
getting
Rotimi.
offended. This is a fairy tale world.
I am not Rotimi. I am just a guy. I would marry J-Lo.
Yes, the Latina.
So that's wife.
Yeah, wife. I've wifed J-Lo.
By the way, if anybody doesn't know, wife stands for washing, ironing, fucking, etc. No, I'm just joking. I said that. Bro, Timmy didn't say that. Go ahead.
That was great, brother.
All jokes, ladies. All right.
I'm gonna write that down, bro. That's
wife J-Lo.
I'd wife J-Lo. I would.
I know you're gonna smash Rihanna. Stop it.
Yeah, I have to smash Rihanna, but damn, no, I can't pass Beyonce, bro. You can't pass Beyonce. Like,
you could, because she could be
fuck that, bro. I don't care.
Up there
the game
for
is
an
over.
average
I can't
human being.
I can't pass Beyonce. No,
Okay.
you can't. But those two, I would wife and smash. Like, you can't pass Beyonce.
Now you can't customize the game.
I'm changing it. That's what kings do.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a great one.
The thought category.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Wife, smash, or pass?
Yeah.
Black China, Cardi B.
I feel bad because I like Cardi B.
Or,
let's not call it the thought category. I like Cardi B.
Okay.
It's called the different category.
Okay.
Cardi B, Black China, or Superhead.
And you got to wife all of them. No, I'm joking.
Wife, smash, or pass?
I would. Wow. I would wife Black China.
Really? I think I would wife Cardi B. All right, go ahead.
I'd smash Cardi B.
Okay.
And
pass Superhead around to the room.
What's the next one?
Okay.
That was it.
So let's talk about power. Let's get.
Well, hold on. Before we talk about power, let's give them applause for getting through that craziness of wife smash or pass.
That was a good one. You did good.
Yep. It's DJ Sus One, the feature presentation radio show. Alyi V came this weekend to chill with me. What's good?
What's going on?
You looking good?
Thank you.
All right. And we got a good friend. You know how I just cut out of that quickly. We got a good friend of mine in the building.
Yeah.
Let me see how I can make this like a movie for him.
All right, do it. Let me see what you do. Yeah.
He's simultaneously trying to bring light-skinned motherfuckers back since LeBron took us out the game. Woo! He's on a TV show called Power. You might have heard of it.
Woo!
He got a mixtape out, Summer Bangerz.
Woo!
He gets less females than me on a regular basis.
Wait, hold on. I don't know that guy.
Rotimi's in the building.
Hold up. You can't say my name after. Once I did that, then I saw the Maya moving on with Silk the Shocker video, and I was like, all right, I gotta add that onto it. Then
Maya or the.
I was trying to add her to the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're a fool, bro. But I also wanted to do and the Black Rob also came about too from just watching videos and just knowing what that did to me, at a very young age. And it was just like, okay, this is hip hop. So I want to bring that ruggedness back. So, but do it over like a R&B type of vibe and turn all those records into Summer 16, R&B swagged out records. So it's crazy how it's being received.
I personally think the game is missing that. That used to be like the thing. Like people used to remix a lot of the hip hop records, R&B.
Yeah.
I remember Total did the Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See Over. Puff used to remix shit with Total and all them and all that. Mariah did Shook once with Mobb Deep.
You know, and it's crazy because I talked to
yo, what's up, my brother? Nah, I just wanted to do it. I want to be honest to my listeners.
It was a little wrong at the end, but yeah, what's going on, Femo?
What's good, my brother? So I was watching where you sampled the Doing It sample. I was watching the video, and there was like a couple of things in there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So where did you come up with the idea for the whole '90s theme? It seems like that's a thing right now. Not really for R&B though. Like I know Fab did it, a couple people did it, but
for me, man, like honestly, the first idea was I was in a club and I heard Doing It, the LL version, and it was just like everybody went crazy from 18 to 19 to 21 to everywhere. I was in like a general place where it was just so many different type of demographics, and everybody responded the same way. So I was like, okay.
That's one of those ones that live on through generation to generation. Like Poison.
Exactly. Like those big records that people just like, oh, I love this record. And so I was like, all right, I got to flip this to my way. And
you should do your homework.
Oh, yeah.
You should know generation to generation.
Yeah, and that's how you get better, man. Like that's, you know, like I can't really learn too much from my peers now because we're all trying to learn. We're all trying to figure it out right now. So what can you teach me? Because you're still trying to learn. So if I'm gonna pick the brains of the people that did it and say, you know what, let me do it like that, but let me take it and put it my way.
Yeah.
And that's how you evolve. You know what I mean? So people just don't get it, and you know, to each his own.
Who did Doing It better, you or Fab? I'm kidding. I have my opinion. I just want to know. Listen, every artist supposed to be like me, nigga, but I just want to see what he says.
I mean, you know, music is competition, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, you know, I think it's just dope that like we both did it and we just paid homage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get
Now, your decision to not have any features on this project, where did that come from? Did you purposely not want
all the, like, you know, being cool with Fifth, and you're surrounded by legends all the time. So the common thing is, yo, these young boys, these young female singers, they don't show no respect to us. And they're so upset about it because nobody gives them back like, yo, like you're doing exactly what I did 15 years ago. Nobody says, hey, thank you for what you did, or even just show love. So the fact that it was like, I remember him saying that, I was like, let me just pay homage to the best, you know, and do it my way. And it's fly, you know. It's definitely fly.
That's dope because you're young and you paying homage. Because I just saw an interview. Chief Keef said, he specifically said, I don't know any of the GOAT's music. He heard one or two Pac songs in his whole life.
That's crazy.
And this is what like a lot of the young, you know, talent is doing. I remember Fetty Wap said he really didn't listen to Hov.
That's crazy.
You know, before he got on.
Yeah.
He was more into Gucci Mane.
That's cool too. You know,
I feel like, I'm just saying, I feel like an artist